What is going on, air signs? This is your girl Venus Archangel here with another love reading for you guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're unsure of your placements, go ahead and check the description box below. Also, guys, please remember that these readings may not resonate with everybody, and that is totally fine. All right, you guys, so let's go ahead and see what is going on in your love lives. All right. Oh. Well, the underlying energy is the Ten of Pentacles. So, I think that's the Six of Wands. Okay. Well, the Ten of Pentacles is seen as a very, a very stable, very solid energy. I mean, considering this is like, abundance and family and, people all around you that care about you, like that's an amazing happily ever after. It also talks about wrapping something up. But there's some things that's settled here through a lot of hard work, a lot of effort that you're proud of, which is really good. I feel like the Ten of Pentacles is talking about commitment as well. Considering that the Ten of Pentacles, everybody here is loyal to one another, committed to making the relationships, not necessarily making relationships work, but they're solid. They're a close-knit group, solid together. Now, it's funny that we're talking about close-knit groups because in the heart of your reading, you have the Three of Cups, air signs. And that really just talks about, close-knit groups, inner circles, people, friends, family, It does talk about reunion, but it's crossed by the Ace of Cups, which is a new beginning. Now, I would assume this would be a delayed beginning, or something is on hold at this moment, okay? Like some sort of, reconnection is on hold, or is delayed at the moment. And obviously, right, it's like, why? Why is this reconnection delayed? Well, perhaps this is because there's something that needs to be looked at from a different perspective, and this is usually a past energy or foundation energy. Okay, things have been slow, or nothing's been happening, things have stopped, and it's requiring some sort of looking from a different angle, some sort of different perspective here. Okay, and it's just like a different perspective on what, right? I think it's having to do with love, having to do with relationships. Right? Why hasn't this reunion or this connection with this person started? That's pretty much what it is, right? Seeing things from a different perspective. Because in the present, you have the Eight of Wands. Things are moving very fast. How much perspective are you going to be able to catch? You know what I mean? I think maybe there's some back and forth communication, here and there. I think there's some fast moving energy though, but it can be overwhelming at the same time. So something's moving in very fast in your present. I feel like this could be communication. This could be conversations and things like that. But then you have the Six of Swords in your future. Like you go off and you go traveling. Okay, you go and you transition. There's some sort of transition that's being communicated here. Right? It's almost like you move on. You leave something behind. Or you end up traveling towards this Ace of Cups, because if you look at it, right, the Six of Cups, the Six of Swords is going towards the Ace of Cups, but it's on a delay. It's almost like something regarding this communication will give you the perspective that you need to perhaps be more open to new love. Because these two, the Ace of Cups, the Three of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles, almost gives me like a very enclosed net kind of vibe, right? Like if you're not one of us, you're not allowed to be kind of, you're not really within the social circle. There's no communication. And I feel like now there has been like a bracket or some sort of group dynamic that that perhaps is very limited. to just people that you care about. In a way, I never would necessarily see the 10 of Pentacles as like a comfort zone, but in a way, this is very family and very, you know, family oriented, and surrounded by people that are willing to build a legacy with you. Or at least, you know, someone that actually is invested in you and trying to build something that lasts you all lifetimes, right? The relationships that are not fickle and fizzle out after a couple, maybe a month or so. So it's almost like these groups here are the ones that you're kind of hiding away in. You know, just the people that you care about is good enough. That's what it's kind of giving me, that vibe, because of the Hermit energy here. In your best path to follow, in your goal, aim, and vision, you just want to kind of stay within the people, stay with the people that you know will protect you, that will love you, that will never, you know, they'll never judge you, never disappoint you. It's almost like you have reliability, obviously, with the people that are within your close network, and trusting anybody else outside of that, well, that is, yeah, that's a little scary. But I feel like for some of you guys, maybe there is somebody outside of this connection. Maybe there's someone that, someone that you, it could be someone else, I really feel like this is someone outside of this group dynamic that doesn't have that safe spot in there to show that they're reliable, that they're committed, that they're willing to work together, to work with you. And I feel like there may be a different perspective that's needed, because perhaps that doesn't mean that they can't be. Yeah, there's a lot of fast communication, perhaps, so things moving very quickly, but it doesn't mean you can't slow it down to see where everybody's coming from. And I feel like that's perhaps why you end up moving further, or moving towards the Ace of Cups, being more open to love, open to people, open to other possibilities and opportunities. Why is the Eight of Wands coming up as in their present? Why is the Eight of Wands coming up in the air signs present? 10 of Swords. What ended? Yeah. It's like, I think there's a lot of focus on what didn't work out, which is making this transition very difficult, which is making this new beginning was making this new beginning put on standby. It's understandable though, right? If you've been through some things, you're not going to be too open to new love, but that doesn't mean you can't and you shouldn't. There's 2 cups right behind you. The worst is over. The situation was devastating, of course. Both the Ace of Swords and the 5 of Cups in their own respective ways are devastating. You don't expect to lose the support that you've got. You don't expect to lose some sort of, something that you felt very close to. Right? You don't expect to spill cups. And I feel like all that happened very fast. But I think it's the moving forward portion that's needed. Of course, it's important to honor your emotions, but this is very much, I feel like that it's kind of past this now. It's all like, what have you got with the cups that you have? I know you hit rock bottom, but what can you make out of? What can you do out of this? You can move forward. You can be open to new opportunities by leaving behind something that devastated you, that hurt you, that didn't really work out. That's how you're open to new love, and I feel like that's how this Ace of Cups will be able to be utilized in the best way possible. So the Hermit energy it's almost like a suggestion in regards to taking some time out to heal, to give honor to the pains that you've been feeling, to honestly look within to find the courage that you have. Because we all have courage that we just don't see. And take on this Ace of Cups. Brave and fearless. Because yeah, it makes sense. We want to be around people that show us reliability. We want to be around people that support us, that we can support back. And sometimes we may end up losing some of these people, or sometimes we may find out there's some people in here that can't do it, but that doesn't mean that there isn't someone out there that's willing to work with you. The success, the Six of Wands. Why is Six of Wands coming up underneath here? The King of Swords. The King of Swords is underneath there, guys. And it's us. It's us. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. We walk our talk. We have to just kind of be proud of ourselves. Proud of what we do. Even if it's a mistake. Even if it's something that's not exactly, that brings an ideal outcome. We gotta stand by that and forgive ourselves from the pain that we go through, as well as accepting new opportunities to come in. And I feel like this is where you guys are headed, a new beginning. All right, you guys, this has been your reading. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you guys are still interested in that $5 instant go sale, it's still up, so go ahead and take advantage of it. And as always, love you to death, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye, guys.